Hello, everyone. The greatest crime that you commit in Nigeria is for you to go and steal something small, or worse, to steal because you are hungry. That's the greatest crime. They will bring everything against you. If you want to steal, steal billions, steal trillions, steal their whole money, steal their destiny, join on top of it. They will praise you. They will praise you. They will do everything for you. They will hail you. In short, you even become president. If you ask for vote, they don't vote you. You rig your way into presidency. Nigerian court sentences man to death for stealing fowl. Osun governor orders investigation. Mercy process. How do you sentence someone to death for stealing fowl? Fowl. Is it that he killed someone while he was stealing the fowl? That's the only thing that will justify anything that leads to you sentencing someone to death. You sentence someone to death because they stole fowl. But anyway, let me read what the report says. This is coming from Parallel Fact. An Osun State High Court in Ikirun sentenced Olowokere, who was 17 years old at the time, for robbing a poultry farm in Oyan, Odo Otin local government area. He was accused of stealing a fowl and eggs. Shegun's mother, Mr. Folashade Olowokere, appealed to Governor Ademola Adeleke to grant her son amnesty. So for them to say who at the time was 70, only God knows how many years this boy has spent in prison awaiting trial before they even got to this stage. So this 17-year-old, okay, he stole fowl, he do this thing. We all know teenage exuberance, we all know this thing. Find appropriate punishment for him. Go and tell him to do community service. Go and put him in something, or correctional home, or whatever it is. But to keep him in jail for how long? And then you now come and sentence him to death for stealing fowl. What about the people that have stole the resources that were needed to have taken care of him so that he didn't need to steal a fowl? Excuse me? Hey! Hey! I plead with our gracious governor, Senator Ademola Adeleke, to use his office and release my son. We've sold our properties. Oh, this is so sad. We've sold our properties to secure his release since his conviction in 2014. He's a brilliant young man with a bright future ahead of him. We cannot allow him to waste the prime of his life behind bars. For 2014, that's 10 years. This boy has spent 10 years for stealing fowl. Meanwhile, the people who have stolen billions are using the money to control the judiciary. In response to the case, Osun State Governor Senator Ademola Adeleke has intervened, expressing his concern over the situation via his official Twitter page on Tuesday. I've received the report of a case of a young man reportedly sentenced to death by hanging in Osun State for stealing a fowl. Consequently, I've directed the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice Osun State to commence full investigation into the matter and initiate process to grant prerogative of mercy to the young man. The governor also reassured the public, saying Osun is a land of justice and equity and must ensure fairness and protection of the sanctity of lives. I assure members of the public that this matter is receiving my direct attention with every sense of urgency also attached to our response to the matter. Well, it's a good thing that the governor has actually intervened, and a governor has the power of mercy. Even if someone is put to death, it can't even be done until a governor signs, and he can give pardon. He can pardon anyone for any street. That's one of the things that a governor or a president, they do enjoy, and it's a good thing that the governor has weighed into this. But this really is actually a very grave injustice. Justice delayed is justice denied, and there must be proportionate to the crime committed and the sentence that is being given. You can't say that because a teenager stole a fowl, and then you're sentencing him to death after 10 years. First of all, the time he has spent his prison, it's way beyond whatever it is that stealing a fowl, we entail, whatever punishment it is that is there within the justice system. Whatever sentence that is given for that, you spend so much that you waste someone's life, you put them through this harrowing process. Only God knows the kind of people that he has been, that he was with while he was awaiting trial, while he was in prison. And I do hope that, I just pray that he was able to continue to educate himself while he was there. There are quite a lot of programs, that go on. People are able to go to school while they are also in prison. We have, I think, like the Open University thing. They do their SSC there. They have sort of like school, so that you're not just sitting down and wasting away. I know a particular organization called Hope behind bar, that the founder, Funke Adeoye, they do that. There was a time she was actually raising money to be able to help those in prison to pay their WAEC fee. I do hope that he has been able to, use those kind of resources. Not that he's just wasted all these years behind bar, but I must say that this is such a great injustice, that it's meted out, that has been meted out on this young man and on his family, and only God knows what they must have gone through. You hear where the mother did say they spent a lot of money, sold their properties just to be able to get justice for the boy. It's so sad. Certain decisions that people make changes the course of their lives. We haven't heard from the boy. Sometimes it's even a different thing if you have actually committed the crime, and sometimes it's the person didn't even commit the crime. Sometimes it's just allegation, and and they take you on, and that would just be the absolute worst. So glad that the Osun State governor has really come into this to intervene, and there should also be what you call investigation beyond just this case that has come to light. How many other people are out there in prison? How many other people are unjustly kept awaiting trial? How many other people have their the kind of sentences that they are given so disproportionate from the crime that was committed? It's very important for every one of us to just keep talking, just talk. Don't keep quiet. If this mother had kept quiet, nobody would know this had happened. Probably the boy is going to languish and spend the rest of his life in jail. It's a good thing that she came out and she spoke on it. And it's really sad that those people who should actually be behind bars, who should be sentenced for stealing not only the wealth of their states, the destiny of the country, they are the ones who are going abroad flaunting the monies in our faces. Meanwhile, those who probably stole out of desperation, hunger, whatever it is, as very few things are the ones who are being punished so severely. There was a time, I think there was one time, a child was beaten to death. What did he steal, Gary? That's how bad. But the same people who did jungle justice on that child and beat him to death, they will see politicians who have stolen billions and they'll be hailing it. Like I said earlier, the stealing, it's not a crime in Nigeria. What is the crime? Is for you to steal small. As long as if you are going to steal big, and they'll be okay with it.